I wanted to wish everyone a very happy Nowruz. My message is more of a personal one. So I would like to extend my greetings to Mrs. Sunus and Sami and the NCRI-US team, to the NCRI team in Paris and Madame Rajavi and the people who are supporting her, to the residents of Ashraf 3 outside of Tirana, and to the brave Iranians who are resisting tyranny inside Iran. Happy Nowruz to all of you. And to the OIAC, the Organization of Iranian American Communities, and the friends of the Iranian community here in America and around the world. There are so many people now who are awakened to the issues that you've been hearing about. We should all be thinking on the same terms of what this new year really means. And let me just say, and you've heard it before, so I won't go on and on because I know he's very humble, but Governor Ridge represents the model of public service in America. He's given his entire professional life, from a young man to the present day. America has been in his service, and after leaving public service, he lent his name, his good name, and his reputation and his intellect to an amazing cause, and encouraged all of us to know that we were in the right place, even when people were pointing at us and criticizing us and saying, what are you doing? You shouldn't be with these people. Governor Ridge was one of those who said, yes, we should, and of course he was right. So I salute Governor Ridge, and I salute Mrs. Ridge. Thank you. You know, when many of us Americans have traveled to visit our friends in Albania or in Paris, there's one thing that we always hear, and the Americans will know this right away. There's always a message, thank you. Thank you, Governor Ridge. Thank you, Ambassador Bloomfield. Thank you, Ambassador Joseph, Colonel Martin, and others. Thank you. And we appreciate that. But when you think about this, the people we are meeting have given everything they have put aside for this cause. Their families have been separated. They've suffered unimaginable losses. Many have endured torture and prison and lost loved ones at a young age and had to live with that. And yet they've made a commitment that has inspired us all. And it's gotten me thinking about the people that we've come to know. And so I think my message of Nowruz in 1403 is to say thank you. Thank you to the members of the NCRI and the MEK, to the Iranians who have opened their hearts and told us their stories and told us their thoughts and have let us understand what it means to stand for principle and to put principle above personal advantage. These are people who could be successful doctors, engineers, politicians. They can do anything. As you see, the US Iranian American community is highly successful. People ask, where does the money come from? Don't ask. These are people who are the leaders of American commerce and society all over the world. And yet, many of them have stood by their principles. They've endured hardships. They have suffered, and they've done it for a purpose. They've lived a life of purpose. And so I want to say, thank you for teaching me what a truly principled life means. Thank you for showing us what character means. Thank you for letting us understand what you are against, what you are suffering. We look around the world, we see dark clouds, and we hear thunder. It's undeniable. It's here in town, in the Middle East. There's some difficulties in Europe. It's not an easy time. But if you look carefully at the horizon, you can see a bright light. That bright light is the hope that all of you are delivering of a better life, of an Iran where this beautiful culture of principled people standing for their honor, for justice, for dignity, for their rights, for equality of gender rights, for a modern society where Islam is something that comes from their heart, which is voluntary, which is sincere. All of that is different from the tyranny that they suffer under now. Look carefully with me, and you can see in the distance, the horizon is drawing closer. So let's stand together here in 1403. Let's keep the voyage going, because that distant shore is getting nearer, and that distant shore is a free Iran. Thank you.